talk about money. Like everyone wants to know, is it true that y'all earn a lot of money?
For me, yes.
Whoa.
She's like, oh,
Way more than what I used to earn.
that's why my
way more
body
than
never
us.
upgrade inside. Like, because Tammy last time, before she owned OnlyFans, right, every time she meets people, she's so freaking smart, I just want to say. Like, because every time she meets in gathering, right, she brings like 2 giant plastic bag of like 10 cups of bubble tea for everybody.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah,
have to
I
spin well.
am super bribed by it. I just want to say, like the dog with the bell, like you hear the bell, you salivate the dog, right? Yeah, so it's like every time I think Tammy, bubble tea is coming. Yeah, Tammy coming, yeah, bubble tea.
The
yeah.
boba is coming.
Yeah, so now that you're earning a lot of money, my bubble tea needs to be upgraded to something better.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
But for me, okay, I earn a lot of money, but because I lost a lot of money, so it doesn't feel like it's a lot. Because I
Right.
still need to go and pay the debts that I
debts.
owe, right? So, yeah lah,
But if we just take it at the value of what you are earning from OF,
it is a lot.
like, okay, like how much?
Like, are you a multi-millionaire now?
No.
Okay.
But it's a lot. I would say that I did mention in other podcasts that I had a debt of like 6 figures, right? So yeah, definitely more than 6 figures that I've earned. No?
So if you earn more than 6 figures, so
It's 7 to 8
technically you can
figures.
pay back all the debt.
Yeah, so you're debt
But I
free
still
already?
have but I still have a lot of debts. Like I have like more. I don't know. Like, my life very drama because a lot of these mistakes that I made in the past, they are just coming back at me right now. Like being a guarantor for certain companies, and then yeah, so those are coming back. So I feel like life is like that one. You know, like God would give you this, then He will also take this. Like He wouldn't like just like bam. I don't. You have to be so freaking lucky lah to just like.
So would you rather 平平淡淡过一生 without all this
Yes.
drama? So actually you rather be earning
Normal,
average but
normal.
no like go down, go up.
Yep.
like, pretty
This
high
roller
attack.
coaster is really like, really damn tiring.
Right.
Like yes, I have my peak. Like I would say, I can call myself at a certain period of my life very successful and rich, but I also fall to like nothing, and then I
Right.
go back up again through OnlyFans. But then again, whatever mistakes I made in the past, I've been guarantor now and go and like. So it's really
Up
like
and
that,
down.
up and down.
It's pretty much life.
Right, yeah. No way, my life quite stable one. Income wise, but I don't do things like crypto. I have
Okay.
zero financial planning. All my money is my DBS account. There will never happen a day where suddenly my bank just like go bust and like, hey, my money gone, all this. So it's just like like that.
But I
you know?
live a very like high risk, high reward kind. I like that thrill.
You like that thrill,
Yeah, I'm
lah.
also like quite like I also like have some vices like gambling, that kind of like
Right.
fast money. I've seen that before. So yeah, if you're like that, right, then you just always aim very, very high. And also you can fall very, very like jialat one lah.
Right. I remember that time when you were talking to me at Zook about your OnlyFans thing, then you said that you wanted independence from men. Yeah, let's talk about that.
I don't want. Okay, technically yes, I wanted to be free from like say one man paying for everything. I wanted to be able to pay for my own stuff, and I guess I like to hang out with the guys, right? So I also like to cup like. I don't want to be the girl that just sit there and
Right.
drink free drinks.
I
want
want to
for
sit. I want to
everyone.
drink.
I want to
free
have
drinks.
my
You'll
name
buy
on the
bubble tea.
bottle.
Yeah.
I want to have like this kind of thing. I don't. Maybe it's like sometimes I just like to be like that.
Yeah.
So I need that power and I need that money to also like be with the boys. You know.
Right, I then don't want. You want to pay for the drinks, you pay yourself.
Henny can bring me out.
No, the guys,
I will hang out with you.
the guys want to pay for the bottle is because they want to be alpha. Let them be.
I don't like them to feel that they are in like
the position of
Control.
power.
yeah.
like that.
So I want to be
Ah,
same.
Right. No,
That's
gladly like
interesting.
you all fight it out and I just be like, okay, all right. I'm the beta, you agreed.
But yeah, that's also why like like my money was up and down lah.
Cause you go and buy bottle at club lah.
So then for fun also I want to go and 调花 for like other girls, that kind of thing.
Wow.
I just
so
like-
mommy eh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you buy bottles?
No, I'm just like you. If someone want to buy for me, I'm just okay.
Yeah, that's why you do
Yeah.
the dom category, different one.
Yeah.
In order to go out of your zone to show your entire naked body, you must be very confident about your body lah. So how do you get past that barrier? Are there not parts of your body that you feel like you are like embarrassed about, you don't really want to show? Like for example, maybe I think my asshole is very hairy, or I don't know, like my nipples a bit like out of shape. Yeah, something like that lah. Yeah.
for me, it's
You're just fully comfortable with it.
no, I'm not even comfortable. I was so insecure growing up. Like that was something that until today I'm so insecure. But because
But you
of
praise your body all the time, right?
I'm
Doesn't
so
matter.
You don't
yeah,
hear,
I
you
feel
only hear
like
the negative. is
crap
it?
most of the time, and plus I got stretch marks and all that kind
Right.
of things. And some things you cannot hide. No, photos you can hide, videos and all. Sometimes you really cannot hide. But then the thing is, at the end of the day, I tell myself, say, you know what? I still make money from this not so perfect body, and I should be happy with it. Keeps me going, even though sometimes some content I really hate how my body looks and all that kind of thing, but I'll just tell myself I need to make that money, and there are people who are willing to pay for it, and then I'm okay. Yeah.
Right.
So it's really, I'm very driven by the money, and I don't think if it's not for the money, I don't think I'll be able to have that confidence, or like it's really fake it to make it. Yeah, I'm definitely not confident at all.
So when you're doing your shoots, you're not feeling comfortable, you're actually feeling like
I'm
highly
getting
tensed up and
I'm
like
getting more comfortable over the months that I'm doing it.
right.
I
I mean, people who have already seen it. What? So what's there to still be scared of? Like,
mean, still, sometimes you have like a fat days, a bloated days. Sometimes, like this part got like rashes, pimple, bopian one, right? So you also start to
oh my god, yeah, normal people like us will just be like, okay, I got pimple on my ass. Whatever, right? Nobody's gonna see it. But to them, it's like, fuck, everyone's scared of pimple on my ass.
One thing I admire about OF creators, is that, they teach me how to love my body, even the most imperfect parts. Because, this girl can look really perfect on Instagram, but then, in her videos or whatever, she has a bit of, not right here, not right, but she's still beautiful. So in a sense, it gives me, it helped me learn to love my body more also, that you don't have to be perfect to be beautiful. Yeah, and I think that's like a very valuable lesson that I learned from this.
In general, though, are most OnlyFans creators, most of them, do they have very nice bodies? Yes, no.
no. I mean, it really depends on.
Really
that's why
do you mean like
There's a market for
lumpy?
everyone.
Yes, there's a market for
Yeah.
everyone.
Really bad.
There really is. There's like fat, skinny, big boobs, small boobs, hairy pussy, hairless.
You just
lot.
have to accept your body for what it is, and you have to love your body.
And know that there will be someone out there that will appreciate it.
Yeah, but I feel like girls are sometimes we will think too much about these things. Like, you know how like a friend tell me like, okay, I don't like do doggy style because like when I'm like bent over, then your tummy is like hanging out. And then like you try to squeeze it in,
Yeah.
then your butt will be not arched, right? So it's just like a lot of things. Or like if you are lying down, then your boobs will flip to the side. You know that thing. No, actually I think guys don't really care about that, do they? Do they? Do they look
It depends
at
in
like,
the moment, I guess. I mean, if you
and
if,
how
if
bright the
we're
lighting
talking
is.
about if we're talking about sex, I'm pretty sure if you're in the moment, like like you're not gonna see like, hey, why the boobs move to the right? But if you're having sex
The boobs move to
with
the right.
the same person every single day, and then you get to a point where the boobs do go to the side once in a while.
so
Why
maybe
does
it
that
gets
happen?
worse with time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure like
The judgment gets worse
yes,
with time.
yeah, I'm sure the more it happens, the more it gets judged. Right?
It's
But
not like
if
the
it's a
first time
video,
you open her legs and then she's like, wow, why the pussy so black? Like, for example. Like, will you ever have this kind of thoughts? Or like, guys are just horny at that moment. It's just like, oh, a pussy is a pussy.
no, I'm sure you will look at it and be
Oh.
like, okay, why is
Oh,
it
damn
like
it.
this?
Now he's making us insecure. I thought he's going to give like those very, straight answer like, everybody is beautiful. Like, no judging. But actually, yeah. But I mean, girls do that too, right? We like see a guy's
Yeah,
dick for the
for
first
sure.
time, like big, small, immediately it's in our mind also. Like, is it crooked? Why the shape like that? Why the head so big? Look like mushroom. You know, this kind of nonsense, we will also think about it. Like, why never shave? Yeah, so.
But guys
yeah,
wouldn't be that affected. They'll still be like, I'm the best, Yeah,
Really,
like you need
man?
to have a confidence as you need to have the confidence as an average man. You cannot think like a woman, must think like a man. But it's like, yeah, I may be small, but I'm the best. I will
But I
make
drive
you.
a Ferrari.
Yeah, I may be small, but like, I have a fat wallet, I can, things like that. Like, guys will think like that.
But that's not average. That's rich.
No, even
Rich guys, you're
even
talking
if
about
it's
rich
just
guys.
average guys, most guys has like
So you're
this
telling
level
me
of.
that you want an average guy to think that he has a big
Yeah,
wallet?
okay, last time I dated an average guy, like very well, much younger teenager.
Yeah.
Okay, like, so he had a very small dick. Okay, so like the moment take out pants that time, then he's just like, yeah, it's not the biggest, but I'm really good at cunnilingus.
See that kind of
Yeah.
kind of
So he's-
confidence. Yeah, it's like
and then he goes on to say that all the girls love having sex with him. Well,
exactly that's
no,
what you
no,
need to be like.
Not really, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So you like confident guys?
No, not that I like confident guys. I like that aspect. You know, you need to have that in yourself, thinking that, oh, something's wrong. Not my problem. It's your problem. That's what guys do to then get ahead and be like, "Ay, doesn't matter." But girls, like intuitively, they will. Oh my God, am I not good enough? Is it me?
Yeah.
Don't think like that. You must be like a man. The sex is not good. It's his fault. Yeah, it's
Maybe not wet nah.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
you lah,
You-
it's
you-
you.
you. Because if a guy thinks like that, he cannot even get hard.
Exactly. Yeah.
He's just being like, like scared and like
Yeah.
Then they become even smaller because you cannot get hard.
Yeah.
It's a vicious cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah, so must be confident.
Yeah,
guys.
exactly.
What do OF creators not like about guys? What kind of guys do you not like?
I don't like the okay. I don't like, okay, but that because like I said, I have a preferred audience, right? So they're all the submissives, right? I don't like a lot of, I say maybe a lot of like the vanilla men are around me. Okay, so my friends are, I would say, mostly like the vanilla men. They are definitely not the submissive type, right? So the conversations I have with them is always like, why must I pay to watch porn? Why are people so stupid to go and pay you to and let you
Okay, I
earn
think
all
it's a
that
valid
money?
question. A lot of people feel that way. Like they are like OnlyFans fans are like Sims. They're crazy. Like, so how do you respond to that?
So for me, so because of my friends are like that, I know that most people have that in their mind. But at the end of the day, I always like feel like that there's a lot of this like porn websites or even say Telegram chats where they are leaking such content, right? It's all firstly not consensual. You're not giving credits to where who produced it, the actors who put in time, effort, reputation, whatever sacrifice to make that video. You don't give them any credit, any form of like, it's just like they're just there for your entertainment purposes. So that's the misconception, and no, that's the thing I don't like about like the vanilla men, that they feel that this kind of men so stupid. But it's not, because I feel like I know I'm protecting like my subscribers and fans, but I feel like because they respect me as a creator, they appreciate me putting in the time, effort to create this piece of work.
right.
So I don't like the fact that a lot of them think these men are stupid.
At what point does it become stupid? If I give you all of my money, is that a bit too
Okay,
much
then
already?
that's stupid lah.
Yeah, but if they give a reasonable amount, you think that that's respecting you.
I
but
think
if
that
it's-
is,
like, but in general, people do give a lot though. So like, I mean, is it not reasonable that people think that these people are like xiao?
I'm pretty sure they still have a roof over their head. They don't, I don't
Right.
think if they are really giving everything, then yes, that will be xiao. But I
Right.
don't think any of my subs like really just, maybe they appear like they, but I don't think so. lah.
Maybe they just can
we
afford
live
it.
in Singapore. Everything's
Yeah.
so damn expensive, right? You really got to keep aside some money before you go and give other people money,
no,
right?
I've seen guys that cannot
Really?
control
They
themselves.
cannot control, like they're addicted
Yeah.
lah. In that
Yeah,
sense,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
of
So
course.
like over. I mean, we have heard of such stories before lah. I mean, okay, what would you feel if, let's say, your own son next time likes a OnlyFans creator and like every month give half of the salary to giving to different creators, like follow a few, like half the salary gone.
As long as he's happy and
Then
he's
that's
okay,
okay.
and he is he is responsible for, he pays for what he has to pay for. Everything else is leisure,
Right.
entertainment, right? It's the same as if they go to KTV and splurge.
Right.
They probably spend the same amount of money. right?
Right. Yeah, but somehow people don't have that kind of feeling, right? If you spend on a brand, like, but actually the OnlyFans is only also a brand, ma. But it feels like seeing your son give money to like a siam tiu girl that he just met. That kind of vibe. That's why people have this kind of impression. That's why they say these kind of things.
Well, I guess it also depends on what
Actually,
the end
even
goal
the
is.
Siam-
What's the end goal? Right. What's the end goal
The
here?
end goal of a lot of these men is like, until today, right? We also don't know. Like, I guess it's for them to be confident. Like the girl will thank them, like be like, oh, like,
So maybe a bit of loneliness to it.
loneliness. Maybe like in their day to day, they don't get somebody who would give them attention, take a second look at them, or sometimes some of them don't even get to see girls. Or if they feel that it's okay, like I mentioned, some of like my subs are pretty high there, right? So day to day they have to be very boss. So if they see a pretty girl, they also cannot go and like showboat. Like they are just very prim and proper day to day. So I guess this is like their little outlet.
Right. I think those and like maybe it's just like more like your guys are more like the normal kind of guys, right? They are not so submissive or like whatnot. I think it's very different.
It's still,
maybe.
I think there is still a level of like submissiveness to even if they are vanilla, but they are on OnlyFans. Okay, come on, like I think this room, right? Most of the guys here they wouldn't be contributing to OnlyFans girls create like income. Like most of my friends, I'd say 80% confirm they watch free porn on. They don't want to pay money on.
Or just normal free porn.
Yeah,
lah,
and the
right.
thing is, even if no matter how like dominant they are on our platforms, they are still nowhere near the same as my friends. That kind of thing. It's just a little bit of like, as long as they are on that platform paying for it, they are like okay. Yeah, they still have respect you a little bit. Yeah, there are some very, very, very fucked up people that would actually share everything on Telegram and everything, right?
What do they get out of that?
I don't know. So that's the thing where I hate this kind of men, and there's so many of this kind of men.
They're just like, I already paid that. Okay, now bros, let's share kind of thing.
They get nothing out of it. They
Yes.
get probably a channel full of followers, and they just share all this. And it will just keep going on, and there's so many, right? And those are the group of people that I feel like
Right. How would you respond if one of them heard this and then his response, you already earn so much money already, what
no,
can
you see, it's not as much as you guys like think,
Right.
right? Because you see, it is a lot for us, a short period of time. But how long can we do this for? Versus a normal job, you can do it for 10 years, right? This one we only probably have like 3-4 years.
Is that how long you think you will be doing?
Then
it?
another
In
half
my
a year she need to retire
Like
already.
in my opinion, I do wish to quit within a year. In the
Within
next
a
year.
year?
Yeah,
Right.
Okay, so you have an exit plan.
I have.
Okay, so you don't plan to do this forever,
No.
no matter how well it pays you.
No.
So you're just doing it until you're out of debt, you're out of all your difficulty. Okay.
Really, yeah. But I feel like if I'm already in it,
And
I
yeah,
might as well just
what if you're
continue.
thriving?
There's
What if
really
you're thriving? Why
Everyone's-
not another
barrier
5
to
years?
entry already. Yeah.
Another
Everyone
5 years.
keeps telling me that.
Yeah.
Like, they would be like, you will never see this kind of money ever again and everything. But I feel okay. I'm very happy where I am now. And I look forward to the next maybe 1 year in doing this. After that, right, I really want to do something that I can really focus on my kids, my family, and like, yeah, I really want to
So
look
open a
forward to that.
preschool. Or like-
I don't know. Like, I want to focus on family time and really spending a lot of time with my children, which I don't do right now. Because they are, like I said, I wish my work is work, my children, right? So it's very separated. I don't think I can do this for long because, of course, I want to get my kids involved in my work, and they can't be involved in this, right?
Right.
So I do want to again go back into running a business, and then do it with my kids and everything. So I do intend to quit OF, but for now I'm happy like that lah.
Right.
How about
So,
you,
yeah.
Yue?
For me, okay, so I do sales and OF at the same time.
Oh, you do?
I'm still doing.
Ah.
Yeah, so that is like my
Then your clients recognize you to this?
Oh, I have, you
Oh
know.
my
So then they will
God.
come and say, oh, but not in the influencer agency. I do more PR things right now. Just want to try new things. In a sense, like I don't really think OF take up that much of my time. I like to be busy and just keep doing and meeting people, talking to people. So, like I have the energy now. Why not, right? So, I have like this guy on OnlyFans who's like, I saw you on your company's website. And then I was like, do I look good? Do you want to run a campaign? If you don't want to run a campaign, you can tip me and I can do something for you. Either way, But anyways, that was like before. But then now, I do more like freelance sales. So when I do sales, or like on sales call, I'm more professional. Of course, like I cover up everything, and people like the older clients won't recognize me. Yeah, and then of course, as and when I feel like switching up the priorities, like maybe 5 years later I want to be a bit more professional, or my sales job is like picking up, or I'm changing to another industry, then I will tone down on OnlyFans. But then again, it can still be like an ongoing page, right? Or like my social media could be an ongoing thing. I just do less of it.
I see. Okay, so you don't have to completely quit lah. You can just
Yeah.
occasionally post one here and
Yeah,
there.
as
You can still have a
when you
life.
feel like it.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, so to me, it's
My
like,
life. You say that that's not my life now.
yeah.
I think for me, it's like more like when my kids are at a certain age, I do want to
Right.
get out of it,
Mm.
but I want to tell them it's last time the 东西.
Ah, okay, okay.
Such a good plan.
So they don't have to deal
Oh, you
with
just
them
don't
now.
have kids, right?
Of course. No.
Okay.
No.
I've met quite a few OF creators, right? A lot of them are very self-reflective and have very high awareness
Right.
level, and like they really understand what's going on around them, and you all really understand what's going around
Right,
you
right.
and the people
You
around
have
you.
to. You
Like
have
they
to
are
be.
very, very clear, you know. It's like when I meet influencers, right? It's not necessarily always like that.
Yeah.
I think most of the OF creators, in order for them to even go or do it for over half a year, we all need to be like that. Otherwise, everything around you will just affect you, and you just cannot produce content. So if your morale and self-esteem is so low, you can't even keep up and make content.
You
and
mean
once
doing
you stop,
OS affects your self-esteem badly, meh?
I mean, okay, for in the beginning when I first started, right, I definitely had my ups and downs. From it felt like everyone just kept going, like it felt like people were thinking this lah. Why you stoop so low? Why you downgrade yourself? Right? I'm pretty sure everyone thought the same.
Yeah.
And it did make me question myself, like, oh my gosh, like yeah, it's really a downgrade. Like, why you from atas become low class, like become like do these kind of things. Which I don't disagree, because if it was me last time and I look at a person being like one of the top, going into a space like that, doing such an easy job, I also would feel that way, right? So it did make my self-esteem go down.
So how do you counter that?
But I realized that the money, like at the end of the day, I need.
At the end of the day,
Yeah,
it's
it's
money.
really money, and then that made me motivate myself, and then learn to fake it to make it, and then just get through each shoot, and then get through, like make sure that like I properly have my schedule. Every week there's content. Make sure I'm on track in order to get that money that I want to get at the end
Eyes
of
on
the
the
day.
prize.
Really, eyes on the prize.
Let's end it off with one question. What if your child wants to become an OnlyFans creator like you? Would you recommend it?
Tammy, go first.
I hope, right, like because I'm doing this, I'll be able to make enough money, right? So I'm able to bring up my kids in an environment where they have no financial issues, so they wouldn't even want to do this.
What if it was a time where they do it not because of the money?
Yeah, they just like
Like maybe
creating the
there are
content.
different perks in 10 years later where,
I'm fine
OF
with
creators
that. I'm
can
fine
be...
with that as long as they are confident in themselves, their body and everything. I'm okay with it. I know it's so stupid to say that I'm okay with like my kids doing it, but I've done it before. I know how to protect them also and teach them
How to make content? Oh my god, my mom like filming for me.
can be
Hey, bend
educator
down, bend down,
already,
lower,
no?
lower.
Yeah.
Let me shoot from this angle.
Like I know everything already. I know how, I can even manage. I can even do like OF talent company already, because I know everything from like the
Right.
start to the end already. So if they really want, then okay lah, I will help you lah, because I know that really can make a lot of money and this is. But do I want them to? Of course not. And I hope that I'm able to make enough money so that when they grow up, they don't have to struggle the way I did growing up. Because the reason why I started it is because I needed the money.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Yutia?
It's gonna be hard to say because I don't have motherly instincts. But I will say that if I do have a kid next time, I will do my duty to teach them good values, be responsible, be resilient, and know your self-worth. And whatever what they choose in the future to do, or to be a doctor or whatever, right, they will have these values to guide them for the whatever decision that they want to do. So I'm not that worried.
teach them how to set their boundaries. It's
Yeah.
going to apply for this and every single industry that they're going to be entering.
But now ask me.
I was about to ask you.
I
Yeah.
And I
ask
want
me.
to know. After today. Because I knew your answer before today.
What was my answer? No.
Still?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I think no, because not because there's anything wrong with the job per se, but because I know that this job comes with a lot of mental burden,
Yep.
right? A lot of stigma.
But what if they can be smarter?
How to be smarter? No matter
A bit
what
more
it is,
aware.
definitely there will be a price to pay. One, you get so much money is because there's a price to pay. And if, for me, I feel that if you don't deal with that kind of price, then don't lah. Because it's a risk ma. It's like saying like, would you like your son to run across the road? Most likely he'll be fine, right? But if don't run, then don't run lah. Because very likely you're going to get hit by a car ma, for this. A lot of people mentally cannot take this. And like the stigma, regardless of whether we agree with it or not, will be there. So I do not like the idea that like before my daughter goes into a job interview, the interviewer already mentally judging her, right, for this. And I think that this is a reality that like people have to face lah. But the good part about it is that you get money lah if you do it. Yeah. But if you are very young and you still don't understand the consequences, then you go into it just for the money, then I think that that's a wrong decision. Because after that, you want to regret too late, it's already out there. Right?
Yep.
And moreover, there's a chance that you don't even succeed. Then you only get like a few $100.
That's the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Well, you
Just
put
out
yourself
there.
out there and then you get a few
Yeah.
$100. Wow.
Then, sibei sian, I tell you. So better not.
I started, I also like, I really tell myself, okay, I really like 30 really. Like, I really, so many years ago, I never take the shortcut. Now I take the shortcut. I better do well. I need to do well. And I was so confident that I will do well because I know for this so many years, right, I really keep people like give them, cannot give them, don't give them, that kind of thing. So I knew that I will do well. And that's the only reason why I stepped into it. But throughout, like, until today, whenever people tell me they want to start it, I always tell them, think carefully. Like, I mean, it's not that easy. And as someone who's already like, I really built my brand here, right? I still struggle because there's only so much you can do on this platform. The timeline is, to me, for me, personally, like I said, I don't want to do it forever, right? Yeah. It's short. I need to make the most out of it. How do I grow when every platform keeps trying to shadow ban me or ban me? And there's so many things that the growth is just not as easy as being a normal content creator and influencer. So
harder to promote yourself
yes.
lah. Okay.
Well, that's all the time we have today. Thank you so much.
Well, we asked a lot of interesting questions. Yeah. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you
for
for
having
having us.
Yeah,
We just end like that with inawkwardness.
awkwardness is the way to go.
So have you seen Demi nude?
Very good question. No, I have not. I have not.